Yeah, YouTube, boy, Starbucks, TSJ, Team Sneaker Junkie, all that shit, you know. This is an unexpected video. I just did the video for the review of the couple pickers I got the email I've finally been crying about forever. But kind of in a shitty mood today. I'm working on my day off. I'm about to go to work in a little bit. But it's like, I think 12 now, but my phone was blowing up 6-9 this morning about this shit. Don't get me wrong, this is not the actual colorway, but this is the shoe. I'm talking about the Bread 11s, which drops in, I believe, 2 weeks, not 23rd like usual, because I guess it's not a Friday or Saturday. I guess that's the new thing this year. Every Jordan, every Nike, whatever the fuck it is, has to release on a Friday or Saturday. I don't know why, but let me get to the point of the video. Now, what made me want to make this video was on Instagram. And I happen to see a fellow YouTuber, very big on here, Zaya0712. I may be saying it wrong, but you know ZX. Everybody know who that is. I see a picture he put up of a video he uploaded. I watch all his videos because he's funny and he speaks the truth. And it was about campouts. And I just happened to leave a comment on his picture. I said, let me go check on YouTube. And I watched his video, and he's clear on the money. Like, just about everything he's saying is like fucking true. Like, the day of campouts, like I told everybody, it's about to be completely over. Technology is taking over this world. Like, it's been taking over, but now it's getting to the point like everything is getting affected by technology. We told y'all the blog sites are to blame for knowing when every sneaker comes out 6 months before they drop. Like, it's not our fault. It's not their fault. They're just providing service for us, so we won't be scrambling, constantly bothering people, asking them when these come out, or waiting for an East Bay book, or waiting for a slam book, looking in the back book like I told y'all we used to do back then. Now, basically, campouts are becoming a distant memory, and it's going to be to the point like people my age, I'm 26, almost 30, close to 30, people my age and up are going to be saying just how my parents and people used to say when I was younger, back when I was growing up. That's what we're going to keep saying. I see myself saying it already now, saying these kids nowadays are spoiled. They get like a retro every 2 weeks. When retros first became, let's get it right, the retros started in 94, before that, yada yada, but back then it wasn't popular. Retros became popular in around 99, 2000. That's when they started becoming popular. When we got retros, we got maybe one shoe. Let's take one. Okay, the 11s. When the 11s first retro back in 2000, 2001, we only got that shoe that year. And whatever new Jordan came out that year, and I think that was the 16s, so it was only 2 Jordans that year. They retroed the 11s. First ones came out was Concords. Then what came out was the Space Jam. Then the Columbias. Then lastly was then the Cool Grades. And lastly the Breads. And the Breads came out the year after. But nothing. It wasn't like how it is now where it goes. Okay, the 12s came out this year. You got the 12s. Then you got the 4s coming out. Then you had the 11s at the end of the year. The 3s come out next year. What else came out? There's another Jordan that came out because I know I bought too many fucking Jordans. Oh, the 10s. Like, there's so many fucking Jordans coming out in 1 year, and like too many in 1 month. Now, mind you, I already told y'all the OG ones are coming out, the Chicago's, which I've been waiting for since the bullshit ones released way back when. Now, I was told they was dropping in January. What day, I don't know, but of January. Now I'm just finding out that they released December 31st, New Year's Eve, was just the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. Then, not only is that, the Thunders come out the day after the Bread 11s. Then, Tiger Camel Hyperpositive just came out. Then, what else came out? Oh, is Dives? No. Reebok about to release the Dominic Wilkins fucking pack like the end of the month. Then I know another pair of AIs come out at the end of the month. It's just so many sneakers come out in 1 fucking month. Like, everybody don't have that much money, but they're not doing it for you to buy every sneaker. They're doing it so you can have options. You don't have to sit there. Like, if let's be logical, if only the Bread 11s was coming out this month, you know how many motherfuckers would be outside waiting for that shit to come out? It'd be worse, 10 times worse than the Concord release. Now, the Concord release, it wasn't that many sneakers released in that month. It was, don't get me wrong, it was a couple. But this time, it's like so many sneakers released in the month of December. Like, only people that can really buy these sneakers is resellers. Like, it's like, it's really getting out of hand. Then, mind you, my man calls me in the morning, waking me up, telling me about he got a Connect. But it's like, it's so bad, like, the Connect don't really mean shit for big exclusive sneakers, or like sneakers like the 11s or whatever, because you still gotta fucking, like, now you gotta go to the store and camp out for a ticket, not a fucking shoe. You're camping out for the ticket 2 days before the shoe even comes out. They're just trying to stop the violence. And so if y'all want to blame somebody, I know who to blame. Look in the mirror and say fuck you. So I just did it this morning because it's my fault and everybody else's fault who feeds into this shit and can't act like a civilized person. And so somebody put on to me, a little bit has to do with this youth. Like, parents are babies now. Like, parents are like younger than me sometimes with kids that's like 12, 13. Like, a lot of people are having kids at the age of 13. So by the time they 26, their child is 13, 14. Like, come on, like, they still a kid their damn self. They don't have the maturity sometimes to tell the kids right from wrong. You're letting kids camp out for a whole day, maybe weeks at a time, with $230 in their pocket or some shit like that. Like, it's out of hand. Then I'm hearing people be getting robbed in campouts. I see fights in campouts all the time. I grew up around that shit. That's normal. But for you to rob somebody, that's how desperate times it's getting. They know people camping out for these shoes, and know the shoes is $150 up. No shoes going for $100. Last shoe that went for that was a KD, and now KDs are $115, which ain't bad, but it's rare you're ever gonna find a shoe under $150 anymore. It's fucking around. I don't care how ugly the shoe is, who it is. It's always, it's like, for some reason, $150 is the price point, and it has to go up. I don't know why, but I've been on my shit where though I'm looking outside of Jordans. I love Jordans to death, but I can't focus all my money on it. I got too many priorities to be spending on every single release. I don't want every single release. I didn't get the bread for it. I don't like them. I'm not going to get it because everybody else got it. I like the bread 11s, but I'm telling you, like, if it gets to the point I got to keep going through all this hassleness by the time they come out, fuck it, I'm just going to have to live without that shit. It's a ton of shoes that already released I still want to this day, but I got to live without it. You got to learn to bite the bullet. I mean, it's survival of the fittest these days. And it's like, oh my God, it's just getting so out of hand. Now, let me pull this shoe out one more time. Now, y'all remember my journey to get this shoe. Y'all seen I had like 4 or 5 parts to this shoe. That actually, the video for this shoe, which is only like 35 seconds long, is one of the highest viewed videos I have. I think it's like 8,000 views, just because it's Concourse. But I went through hell to get this shoe. 7 hours, had to run in the store and end up number 26 in line, bumped all the way to the second person in line because of a list. Then run all the way to another store, hold a spot for my friend, and he ended up getting the shoe when he was like 20 something in line because people was fussing and fighting over this shit. Like, that's why I said I would never get rid of this shoe, but I don't think I would have to go through no bullshit like that for the bread 11s. Like, it's just, y'all don't mind me. I'm really in a shitty mood. Like, I'm really so pissed. I'm already pissed from the night before for something else, and then this morning pissed me off because I'm like, I really just took time to myself and started thinking, when did everybody become a fucking sneakerhead? People say it, but I really mean that shit. And I mean that shit because I was watching the boy J-Rock, Team Fresh. If y'all don't know who that is, check that video out. Dude, they ain't been on there in a minute, but their name is Team Fresh. You can put a Team Fresh with 3 H's. And they're from Philly, my area, so that's why I support them. I support anybody that's from close to my area. They was viewing, I think it was the Chicago 10s, and I watched their videos multiple times all the time. And they said something that rung something to me because I remember people doing that to me. They said one time he was walking somewhere and the girl come up to him laughing saying, people still wear Jordans? And that like really struck me because I'm like, that shit is so fucking true, man. I used to deal with that for years. Like, I say between, my daughter was born in 2008. So I would say 2 years prior to that, 2006 to about 2009 when the cool, well, I say 2010 because that's when I got back into it. Before the cool grades dropped. Between them years, them 3, 4 years, that's all I ever heard. Even from my own girlfriend, I heard that shit. Why do you still wear Jordans? Laughing at me like everybody where I'm living at. Everybody was into shell tops. Everybody was into Chuck Taylors. No, nobody wear. You're a nerd if you wear Forces. People still say that to this day, but I'm gonna keep wearing Forces. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. You lame if you still wear Jordans. Nobody wears Jordans no more. So that mind you, I'm telling you, like I don't have to, nothing to prove to nobody. But I've been wearing Jordans since first grade. Not faithfully, but I mean I've been having Jordans like here and there all the time. Like I'm not gonna stop buying Jordans. Oh, niggas don't buy them. I'm not gonna wear them no more. That's not me. Never was, never will be. I buy what I like. Period. I got so many sneakers in my collection nobody likes, and that's good. I know I won't see nobody else wearing them. But my thing is, like, that's what it was. And I'm telling you, the same people that said that, oh, them Jordans, how you still wear Jordans? Jordans is ugly. Niggas don't wear them no more. You lame. You better go get some Chucks or some shell tops or some shit like that. Now it's the same people coming up to me. Oh, man, Mark fly. He stay with some fly-ass niggas, man. You stay with that new shit. You stay with a new pair of Jordans, man. You rich. You got money. Yo, where you get them from? I need those Jordans in my life, man. Them Jordans look good. But just 5 minutes ago, I was a nerd and I'm ugly as shit. That's how weak-minded people is. They feed into everything. That's how I know this sneaker shit that's happening right now is a fucking fad. It won't last forever. Niggas will not be on sneakers forever. So these sneakers will not hold that much weight 2, 3, 4 years from now. Because that time, in between that time period when nobody's buying Jordans, you could get Jordans for low. Like I know you can get them for low because the sneakers that people hold a high stature right now. Back then, I could have got them half off. Like them Raptors I keep crying about. Not the ones that just released, but the version that came out in the pack. The DMP pack or whatever pack that was called. BMP pack. I don't know. It's a pack. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It came with the Raptors and it came with the Orlando Magic 7s. The only reason I didn't buy them was because they would not let me just buy the Raptors. I don't like them Orlandos. I never will like them. They're too plain for me. So they was on sale. The whole pack was on sale for, I say, what, $220 or some shit like that. And when they originally came out, they was like $300 or some shit like that. And they was sitting there for that for God knows how long. It was a pair of 8s. Like, there's just so many snaps you used to see all the time just sitting on racks and nobody would buy them. And I didn't have the money all the time to buy them. I had bills. But nowadays, the same sneakers, they like $500 fucking dollars now. Get that shit. This shit is not going to last forever. That's all. That's the only thing I can tell y'all to hope for. That's not going to last forever. Change is going to come. Change been coming. But y'all got to stop being picky. Because when y'all get the change y'all want, y'all don't like the outcome. Y'all tired of campouts. Y'all tired of the midnight releases. Y'all can't go to every midnight release. Y'all was tired of the first ticket system they had. Now what they give you? The Twitter thing, the RSVP, the raffles, the fucking draft like you would know, like it's the NFL, the NBA, or some shit like that. Now you gotta be a loyal customer to these stores. But what about the people who are loyal customer to the Finish Line? What about the people that are loyal customer to Foot Action and Foot Locker? But turn around, them 3 stores ain't getting the shoe you want. The only store getting them is Champs. Maybe a Modell's, which is odd, or maybe whatever else like chain store that gets sneakers are getting them. You not a loyal customer to them stores, so now you assed out. That's what I'm talking about. That loyal shit that they got going right now, it don't work for everybody, and it's not like you don't want to be a loyal customer to certain places, but come on, let's be honest. Certain places don't offer you shit. I went to Finish Line. They remodeled down here. I went to Champs down here. They remodeled. Both of the stores remodeled. They look beautiful now. But they still don't have shit to offer. If it's not a release sneaker, I'm telling you, you're not going to buy nothing out of there 9 times out of 10. Because there's nothing in there. I done went in there 5 times. They don't have no sneakers I ever look for. Only time they have them is release day. And like, I can't go to them stores every release because that's the stores people are going to go to regardless. I try to get a sweatsuit out of there. Try to get a hat out of there. They don't have shit I like. So I'm wrong for not buying nothing from there. So now I can't get a shoe from out there when I want it. That's what I'm talking about. That loyalty shit don't work all the time. But it's a good system to try out now. But every system don't work for everybody. And it's not going to last forever. the days of going back to just going in the store picking up shoe, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make a part 2. I don't know. But I had to get that off my chest. It was pissing me off. You know, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. I'm about that snipe, nigga. Like, and I get back to you. I'm fucking done.